Welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Lakers victory against the Phoenix Suns, 107 to 96 today on NBA 2024 to 2025 season. Well, the Yankees today play is fourth and last game of the week where they received the Phoenix Suns and the Lakers could get the victory. I can say that it was an easy game, to be honest. The Lakers didn't suffer a lot. I thought that the game was going to be closer, but in the end, the Lakers were always leading the game and they got the victory. That was the most important because remember that the Lakers had a difficult, difficult week because they lost three games and they won only one game. But this what the most important is that the Lakers with the big victory could four games losing streak. About this game, how I told you, the Lakers dominate this game. I'm not gonna to lie, they were always leading the game. And the Phoenix Suns could reduce the gap to a less than 10-point difference in most part of the game, and the Lakers received this victory. How I told you, the Lakers started the game winning the game where they started at 8-0 in the first minutes of the game. Later, the Phoenix Suns reduced the game to a 1-point difference. Even they took the lead of the game only in the first quarter, but after that, the Lakers played better and they closed better the first quarter, where the Lakers won the first quarter by 16-point difference, 31 by 15. In the second quarter, in the first minutes of the second quarter, the Phoenix Suns reduced the game to a 2-point difference, but after that, the Lakers adjusted and played better, where they again won this quarter, but this time they only won it by 1-point difference. This time was 23 by 22, and the Lakers were leading the game by 17-point difference in the halftime, 54 by 37. In that moment, remember that the Lakers, who I told you, had an easy lead, and in the third and fourth quarter in the second half, it happened the same where the Lakers were leading the game. The Phoenix Suns tried to reduce the game to a less than 10-point difference, but later the Lakers increased it. But this was the quarter where the Lakers suffered more in all the game. Where in these times the Lakers lost this quarter for first time in the game. The Lakers allowed 34 points from the Phoenix Suns. The Lakers scored only 29 points, and the Phoenix Suns reduced the gap to a less than 10-point difference in the end of the third quarter, where the Lakers were leading 83 by 71. And the fourth quarter it happened the same. When the Phoenix Suns tried to reduce the gap, the Lakers again increased the lead, and this time the difference was between 8 to 13-point difference, where the Phoenix Suns even put emotion to the end of the game, but in the end the Lakers had the lead of the game, and in the end the Lakers won the game 107 to 96. With this victory, how I told you, the Lakers improved to a 41-21 record, and the Phoenix Suns fell to a 31-37 record. In the overall statistics, the Lakers scored a 43% from field goal, and they scored 14 triples. 8 of these triples were made in the first half, and the Lakers made 23 points from the free throws. About the Phoenix Suns, they only scored at 39% from field goal, and they only scored 9 triples. And this was the big difference. Was the Lakers won this game because the Lakers play a tremendous defense, and the Phoenix Suns only scored 70 points from the free throws. About something that you didn't like was that the Phoenix Suns had 14 offensive offensive rebounds, that most of them the Phoenix Suns made points. And another thing that was important is that the Lakers only had turnovers. They improved in this department, and the Phoenix Suns had 14 turnovers, and the Lakers lost the paint 38 by 46. About the individual statistics, the best player was Luka Doncic, that made a double-double with 33 points and 11 rebounds. And the second best scorer was Austin Reeves with 28 points. And the third best scorer, he returned to play after 1 or 2 weeks, Jason Haynes, our center. He played tremendous basketball level. He scored 19 points. And the fourth best scorer was Dorian Finney-Smith with 10 points. In this game, returned to play the Jackson Hayes and Gabe Vincent and Luka Doncic, and this was one of the reasons why the Lakers won this game. LeBron James, neither Rui Hashimura play this game, and the most probably that the LeBron James will be out minimum another week. So this will be stalled. So while the Lakers improved to a 41-23 record, they could have 4 games losing streak, and this was important. The problem is that because the Lakers lost 4 straight games, for that reason, the Lakers fell 3 places to the 5th place. But something important here is that everything is very close, because you can see here that the difference between the second place, the Houston Rockets, to the 5th place, the Los Angeles Lakers, is only 1 game difference. You can see here that the Rockets, Nuggets, and Grizzlies have the same record, 43-25. But remember that the Lakers, in this moment, they have played 2 games less than these 3 teams. So if the Lakers win these two games, the Lakers are gonna to tie the record with these 3 teams. But something important is this is very close, because you can see here that the Warriors and the Timberwolves are getting closer to the Lakers, because in this moment there are only 2.5 and 3 games below the Lakers respectively. So the Lakers need to start to winning again games. If no, they can fall more position. So what happened this week? The Lakers played 3 games where the Lakers lost 3 games. The 3 games were played on road, and only one game today, where the Lakers remember that they lost the first game the last Saturday, where they visited the Boston Celtics, and they lost by 10-point difference, where it's the game that LeBron James got injured. They were the start of the week in a very bad situation, where the Lakers lost against the Nets. This was an awful loss. They lost by 3-point difference, 100-111, and they have a back-to-back games where they no sorry yes. No. Later the Lakers rest 2 days, and they travel to Milwaukee, and they play against Milwaukee the last Thursday, where they were humiliated because the Bucks dominated the Lakers in the second half. Where in the first half the Lakers competed, but in the second half was all history, and the Lakers lost by 20-point difference, 106-126. Later they traveled to Denver to play a back-to-back games, where in this game they didn't play Luka Doncic, and the Lakers played a tremendous game. I'm not going to lie, the Lakers almost did a surprise, because they had the opportunity to win this game, but they couldn't, and in the end they lost against the Denver Nuggets by 5-point difference, 126-131. And today's last game was against the Phoenix Suns, where they had an easy game, the Lakers, and they returned to the victory, where they could 4 games losing streak, and they won 107-96. So they have a 1-3 record in the week. So what's next? The Lakers will play 4 games the next week, where tomorrow we'll play a back-to-back games, where the good news is that the 4 games will be played in home in Los Angeles, California. So tomorrow the Lakers will receive the San Antonio Spurs tomorrow, and 20:30 Eastern Time on Los Angeles, California, the CryptoArena.com. Remember that the Lakers and the Spurs have played only 1 game, 2 games, where the Lakers won the first game in the NBA Cup group stage, where they won it by 5-point difference, 120-115, and the second game the Lakers and the Lakers and the Spurs have played 3 games, where the Lakers have a 1-2 record. The Lakers won the first game, and the Lakers lost the last 2 games. So the Lakers will want to take revenge. In this moment, this will be an easy game. It could be because in this moment the San Antonio Spurs are in the 12th place with a 28-30 record. They are so far to enter to the playoffs. They are 3.5 games below the playing zone, because, and also they don't have possibilities, because Bembayama, the Iron Fox are out, because they has a 2 injury season ending, and they don't have the right players to compete. So I think that it's not going to be an easy game, because in the NBA it's nothing easy, because if we can see what happened 1 week ago against the Brooklyn Nets. So I think that the Lakers will win this game by more than 7-point difference. Later the Lakers will, the next Wednesday, March 19, the Lakers will receive the Denver Nuggets, and 22 o'clock Eastern Time. Remember that the Lakers and the Nuggets have played 4 games. 3 games, where the Lakers have a 1-2 record. The Lakers lost the first game in Los Angeles by 25-point difference. Later, the second game in March, the Lakers played one of the best games in the season, and they defeated the Nuggets by 23-point difference. And this last Friday, where the Lakers played with the bench player, the Team B or C, they got 5, but in the end they lost by 5-point difference, 126 to 151. So I think that this will be a close and tough game like we saw the last Friday, where I think that if the Luka Doncic is going to play, and so those Hanks, the most probably that the Lakers, I think, are going to win this game by 1 or 2 point difference. There, the Lakers will play another back-to-back games where the Lakers will receive the next Tuesday, the March 20, the Milwaukee Bucks, and the 2022-30 Eastern time. So you can see here where the Lakers lost this week against the Bucks, the last Wednesday, where they were humiliated by the Bucks, 106 to 126. So you can see here that this week the Lakers first play against the Bucks and later against the Nuggets in a back-to-back games. Sorry, and the next week the Lakers will play in a back-to-back games, but first with the Nuggets and later against the Bucks. So remember before that something that I forgot. Remember in this moment the Denver Nuggets are in the third place in the Western Conference with a 43-25 record. So this is a must game to win, because if the Lakers win this game, the Lakers can scale more position, and this can be the difference to see in which position the Lakers can finish in the season, if in the second set or maybe in the 5 or 6 set. So the Bucks in this moment, they have a 38-28 record. They are in the fourth place in the Eastern Conference. So I think that this will be a revenge, because the Lakers will want to take revenge of what happened this week, where they were humiliated by the Bucks, and I think that the Lakers are going to win this game by more than 3-point difference. And the Lakers will close the week where the Lakers, the next Saturday, March 22nd, will receive the Chicago Bears. No, sorry, the Chicago Bulls. I'm confunding the sport teams. 2022 30 Eastern time. So the Lakers and the Bulls haven't played in this season until this moment. In this moment, the Chicago Bulls are the last spot in the play-in with a 28-13 record. They have a 4-game advantage against his closer rival. The Toronto Raptors. So the most probably is that the Chicago Cubs are going to qualify to the playing tournament. So I think that the Lakers won't have any problem, and the Lakers will win this game by more than 7-point difference. So I think that the next week will be a very different week, as it turns out that what happened this week, where I think that the Lakers are going to win the 4 games. But let's see. So in this video, I talk about that the Lakers played today is for the last game of the week, where they received the Phoenix Suns. The Lakers had an easy game and they won the game easily, 107-96. With this victory, the Lakers improved to a 41-25 record, and they could 4 games losing streak. With this victory, the Lakers stayed in the 5th place in the Western Conference with a 41-25 record. But the good news is they are only 1 game below the 3 teams that are in the second set tie in this moment. They are the Rockets, the Nuggets, and the Grizzlies. And the next week, the Lakers will play 4 games. The good news is that the Lakers will play. The 4 games will be play in home. 3 of these games will be played against teams that are in the playoffs or playing zone. So I think that the Lakers will win the 4 games. But let's see. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Children.